Hey, hello everyone, here is Martin here with a little faction overview for the new expansion for the Roman Empire, the Ancient Empires mod for Total War Attila. Of course, they are converting Total War Attila over to Rome 2 if you don't know what the mod is about. So I have done several videos already about this mod, about the channel. Those ones were mostly about the big empire factions of the Hellenic kingdoms, the Roman Carthage, and of course the Eastern powers that I'm now doing campaign with. But I'm already thinking to do a raid, actually a third series, and yeah, that is one of the things I've been thinking of. And yeah, these are the old factions. The first one we have gotten is the Massaisli. They start off, of course, in yeah, Central Africa, over here. In the top, of course, they are the vassal of the Roman Republic, so they will be having a struggle, and of course they also still at war with the Carthaginian Republic in the beginning of the campaign. Yeah, so what are their traits? For example, they are the culture there of the culture of the Massaisli are Berber. Sorry for my mispronunciations of these words or names of factions. I won't be doing this very good. So yeah, the culture will be Berber. The cultural trait from the culture of Berber and Barbarian is Arabian, not Barbarian. Arabian is frontier kingdoms and imperial legions. Frontier kingdoms is basically exotic trade, 20% increasement in trade tactics bonus, so actually bonus to trade, and then we also got and 15% bonus to income from commerce. If you go onward, we have an 50% upkeep cost and recruitment costs reduction for cavalry units, so that's quite good as well. But then we go to famous mercenaries. There's a plus 20 diplomatic relationship with all factions. It's actually quite good. And they also have nomadic traditions. Full min growth in all provinces. Not too bad, but a bit annoying. And then actually they got a really nice bonus with a 2 sanitation boost, so that's quite good. Let's go and continue over towards the Barbarians. There are I think most of them have one faction except the Celts, so that is what I can tell you for now. So we got the Lusitani. The faction era is Baroque, and of course they start off in the most western part of Spain, basically at the top of yeah, sort of central Spain, and then to the east, to the west, sorry, where they start off. Their leader is Baroque. Their culture, of course, is Lusitanian. Then they got cultural trait Iberian nations. The rich and majestic beauty of Iberia are legendary, and as their fierce independent. First, went a one role in defensive battles. It's not bad. Technology inventors, 50% military technology, research tribal society, and then we got a -1 to loyalty for all the subject characters. Not bad. Then we got the Lusitani spirit. No one builds the spirits and alive to tell the tale. Astribol. Alright, he's dead. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's a fun one. Expert metalworkers, 10% armor for all recruited units. Expert craftsmen, 10% income from industry, and then warring people. No narrative traits actually. So they got warring people, what means a +3 for every current war with a neighboring faction. Okay. So they do have an advantage in warring without a faction near to them. Alright, interesting. So yeah, those are the Lusitani. Then we got the Celts. We got the Arverni, of course, the Galts, the Arverni tribe who stopped almost Caesar stopped in his track of conquering Gaul. Alright, the Arverni, their culture is Gaelic, of course, of Gaul. And their cultural trait is tribal civilization. But it's they got peasant class, like 50% bonus from farming, and then they also got a civilized barbarians, +30 to diplomatic relations with barbarians. So they got a +30 bonus to diplomatic relationships with other barbarian factions. Then they got tribal society, 1-0 loyalty for one -1 to loyalty from subject characters. That's not too bad. And then we got faction trade. Of course, these ones I will not really be repeating because they will be the same for the Iceni tribe. And then we got Celts proper. We are true chosen of the gods, the true Celts. All others are just pale imitations of our might and valor. Gallic craftsmanship, 50% wealth from industrial buildings. What? Okay, so okay. Merchant class, 10% wealth from commercial buildings. So tribal hegemony, plus loyalty, +1 loyalty from subject characters. Alright, that's also not bad. So it seems they get a +1 loyalty from subject characters. That's actually not too bad. So they actually counteract their tribal society one. Okay, that's not too bad. Then we go on to the Iceni tribe. The faction leader is Octagios. Sorry for that pronunciation. I possibly butchered that one. Their culture is of Brittonic, Britain, of course. Then the tribal civilization. The pride to be a true Celt is immeasurable. The gods have blessed our people with strength. Of course, they have the same as the Arverni, so I won't be repeating it. Faction trade. As the rest of the world is engulfed in war, we wait for our chance. Druid groves. 20% less cost for constructing religious buildings. Druid cults. Oh, that's actually quite nice. +2 cultural bonus to Brittonic influence in every province. And then we also got real population, 10% wealth increasement for all forms of agriculture. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Then we got the Germanic and Baltic. What is right now only the Cimbri faction, so that's one, unfortunately, but doesn't matter. I suppose with having the Baltic, you will have the Boii, the Belgai, and the Nervine that you will get at some point. I suppose, I'm not sure, of course, but that's just speculation that I have. Then we got the Cimbri. Their faction is Ediglis. The culture, of course, is Germanic. And then we got the cultural trade is warlike society. Nothing to... oh god, that's really bad. A fiercely independent people guard the forests of the rivers of Germania. Tribal society. A -3 to loyalty from all Sakiet characters. That is really a bad trait. That is quite harsh, but then they got the warrior culture. They got to counteract that they have a +6 recruitment, so that means you can recruit so much every bloody turn. That's quite good as well. And then they got, as a faction trade, the Cimbri, they got the camp followers, +3 integrity for in foreign territory. So when they are like going out into foreign territory raiding, they will be increasing their integrity. And then they all tools. They got a plus 10% bonus of campaign movement range for army. So that's also not bad. And then they got another good trade, what is basically decreasing the morale for enemy units. So that's also not bad. That's quite cool. Also looks good. The faction leader, and of course they start in the top of actually they start in Denmark, easiest to say is that. Let's go back to Geld, of course. The Arverni tribe start in central France, sort of, not totally more situating to the south of France, but the sort of south, I suppose, sort of central France, southern France. And then the Iceni, of course, start in the central eastern tip of Britain, I suppose, with that sort of current situation of factions. I think of doing Iceni as a faction. The Odrysians I would like to do, but saying that I already have sort of been in that area with the Seleucids, so I'm not really wanting to do that one. But yeah, of course, it's always for speculation. I think I'm going to do the Iceni tribe to basically start off somewhere totally different of the map. So that's my idea, what I want to do. Let's go to yeah, the Odrysian Kingdom. That is the last, but the last of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factions that have been added. Unless I've missed one with the Lennox. Nope, that are all of them. So yeah, the Odrysian Kingdom, their faction leader is Rhaegos, their culture is Thracian, and their cultural trait is tribal kingdoms. What is sort of, yeah, it seems to be tribal kingdoms, seems to be having, most of them have all the same problems with loyalty. But yeah, the clouds fall on these ancient temperate shores, guarded by a culture of ferocious warriors. Cultural melting pot, 30 less percent public order penalties due to foreign cultures. That's really good actually. And then they got tribal society, that makes them -2 to loyalty from all subject characters. Not too bad, but of course always sort of difficult to handle internet sometimes with politics. But of course you can always deal with that. And then we got tribal coalitions. The Odrysian coalition is vassal, but it is wise men to lead the tribes, it will not fail. Greek elites. Well, that's actually quite nice if you... Oh, they actually got some quite good bonuses with other factions. I suppose that is what it means with tribal coalitions. Greek elite, a +30 bonus to diplomatic relations with all Greek factions. Then they got Greek technology, a +5% research rate for their tech. Seems to be both military and economic, because it doesn't seem to be stating military or economic. So that's just a speculation. It might just be for economic or military, it depends. But anyway, then they got Royal Barbarians, plus 20 diplomatic bonus to all other barbarian factions. So that's also quite good. So you got a little bit of extra bonus with every barbarian faction in the entire map. What makes you sort of good guy with every barbarian faction. But means a good trade. If you want to try and trade with the Odrysian Kingdom, that is. But yeah, that are all the factions added to the Ancient Empires mod. And yeah, I'm doing now the campaign with the Roman Republic, the Archaic Dynasty, or the Parthian Kingdom of Parthia. And yeah, I'm thinking of doing the Celtic faction of the Iceni. So we go back to Britain. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you think I deserve a like, please leave a like in the comments. And if you want to go and continue joining me with Ancient Empires, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you can keep up to date with my latest videos. I will be releasing video about the latest uploads of this mod, as well as doing campaign videos and sometimes custom battles. So if you think I deserve a like, please leave a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to join me. So, thank you all for watching, and I see you all in the next one. As well, the faction playlist from all the different campaigns that I have done will be down in the description below if you want to see those as well. As well as the link to the description to the main mod of this, of course, of Ancient Empires. So, thank you all for watching, and I see you all in the next one.